Hey, what's up guys, how's it going? Randolph here. Just thought I'd post a video today on the PokeRand channel. Recently, I did tell you guys in a video on the Randolph Pokemon channel, I would be taking a break from content over there. However, I still would be giving you videos and still providing content on this channel over here. Now, what is this channel? This channel originally started as a place where I would post videos of me opening products that we feature on the PokeRand.net store. Go and check it out if you haven't already. That's a store that myself and my wife run together. Got big goals for this store and we're doing really well. Thank you for all the support. But pretty much I filmed some videos in the past for my Randolph Pokemon channel featuring the Eternatus collection boxes, the V-Power tins, I think they were called. And I didn't get any good cards in those tins or in those products, so I didn't post them onto the Randolph Pokemon channel. Now I've got this stigma where that channel has to have the best pulls or the best content, and those videos didn't have particularly very good pulls in them. So I didn't post them. Whereas PokeRand is a perfect place to post that content because you guys still want to see what these tins are like. You still want to see what packs you get in these tins, what promos you get in these tins, you know, what's the packaging like, etc. So PokeRand will exist as that place. It's not going to be me, you know, screaming for pulls, yo, what's going on? It's going to be me just relaxing a little bit and just presenting you guys with the product, you know. But also with that, I'm now creating this type of content where I'm speaking to you guys about the hobby in general, where I think it's going, where I think it is you know, needs improving, and just a one-to-one, well, I'm sure there are more than one person here, but you know what I'm saying, just a direct chat to you guys about the health of the hobby and what's going on, what's upcoming, etc. So one question that I've been getting a lot from you guys and many people recently is regarding Shining Fates, and it is, will Shining Fates kill the value, I think, of Hidden Fates? Now, Hidden Fates, in my opinion, is I think it is the biggest set to come out of modern Pokemon, or it's one of the biggest sets to come out of Pokemon ever. I think people don't really understand that. When you look back into the original boom of Pokemon cards, you know, base set, jungle, fossil, etc., and the whole WotC era, yes, that was a huge time for Pokemon. Pokemon was at an all-time high. However, certain sets weren't as big as people seem to think they were, if that makes sense. Base set, I believe, was printed 8 times, had 8 different print runs. We did a video, recently with Steve Aoki, Joe from the Card World, Rhymestyle, PokeRev, Pokemon Radar, and myself. And Joe from the Card World said that he looked at his invoices back in the day, and he said that he didn't sell a single first edition Neo Destiny box. Now, I may not have heard that correctly, but I think that's what he said. I'm not sure if it was first edition or unlimited, but he didn't sell a single one. And when you go into the EX era of Pokemon, so the Gold Star era that we were talking about in that video, people were struggling to sell boxes, you know. Pokemon was not as big as it was with the initial boom, you know, base set, etc. Fast forward into the Black and White era, Pokemon in general was kind of like, not dead, it definitely wasn't dead. I was playing the game, many people were playing the game, but the card game wasn't really popping as much as it was in the past. Which is why a lot of these Black and White boxes and cards are hard to get now. And that's why the PSA population is so low, or part of the reason. Hidden Fates is massive, okay? Hidden Fates brought back a lot. It brought me back, you know. I came back into Pokemon properly, so I've always played the game. That's never been a problem. I've always been a fan of Pokemon throughout my entire life, quite full on as well. In terms of the cards, I kind of settled down a little bit, and I came back into grading, into, you know, collecting at a high level in 2016 when Pokemon Go boomed, okay? And then Evolutions came out, so a lot of people came back into the TCG because of Evolutions. I myself, you know, lost a little bit of interest as well. I was kind of like floating around a little bit. I came back for Hidden Fates, and that's when I created my channel. Hidden Fates is what led me to create my YouTube channel. And it's the same with many others. You ask people, what's your favorite set? Hidden Fates. You know, what brought you back into Pokemon? Hidden Fates. This set is huge, right? We see that PokeRand released some tins on the restock of the tins. We put an order in. I think it was around 72 cases of Hidden Fates tins, okay? Which was, at the time, we're growing rapidly, so this is very small for us now, but at the time, that was one of the biggest orders we ever put in. I think it was 72, yeah, so 432 tins, okay? That's how many tins we ordered, which for us at the time was a massive amount. And then we doubled it. We actually doubled the order of that. And we could, by the way, we could double our order, and we got double of our order. If we tried to do that now with Shining Fates or Vivid Voltage, we would just not get it, right? So double that times by 2, 864 tins. We sold those in like 5 minutes. I remember I was sat here My parents were here because they were helping us with the store. We sold it in 5 minutes. I was celebrating, and Laura was actually in tears, just to be, I hope she doesn't mind me saying that. Just Laura was in tears because she'd worked so hard that week to get all the orders out. So hard. It was a Friday, and then just as she worked so hard to get all those orders out, we sell however many more hundreds of tins. So we're okay now. We've hired staff. We've moved into a new location. We're starting to grow and expand, so Laura doesn't have to do all the work. So that's fine. We didn't anticipate this level of support or demand. So yeah, what I'm saying is Hidden Fates was big on the launch. It's still big now. There's going to be a reprint in January of the ETB. We've ordered a ton of those. It's going to be big, okay? And it will continue to be big. Hidden Fates is one of the biggest sets of all time. Mark my words. And some people may disagree with me there, but it is, okay? It just is. It's so big. And the reasons why it's so big is because the pulls, okay? The pulls are so good in this set. You have the main set of Hidden Fates, and then you have the Shiny Vault set, which features all these many shiny Pokemon, shiny Hollows, and shiny Full Art GXs, okay? With some great Pokemon. Charizard, of course, is the main attraction, but it's not just about the Charizard in this set, which is what I love, okay? Champion's Path is a set where it pretty much just has the Charizard, and that's what lets the set down, you know? After you've opened 100 packs and you haven't got the Charizard, you just think to yourself, why am I still doing this? It doesn't give me any joy other than the hunt for Charizard. However, in Hidden Fates, you're hunting for the Charizard, but if you don't get the Charizard, you know, you might get the Mewtwo GX, the Umbreon GX, the Sylveon, the Espeon, you know, the Lycanroc. There's all these great Pokemon in that set, and that's why it's so successful, I think, because you just get, you know, you get the serotonins, you get the happiness of pulling something good in that set. And also the value is still there as well. The value is really strong in the secondary market and the graded market of Hidden Fates. So I think, yeah, it's a really strong set. And yes, it's printed in the abundance. I know a lot of old school collectors might look at Hidden Fates and think, why are these cards like worth so much money? Why are they going for that much money? But this is a separate topic for a separate video. In terms of population, yes, there are so many of these cards, Hidden Fates, around there. There are so many PSA 10s of these cards. However, they're just so good, man. You got to remember the supply and demand, okay? Like, the demand of Hidden Fates is just so high that even if you have, like, 500, 600, 1,000 in the population, people just want them, you know? And it's not at the thousands of pounds either. It's not like £1,000 for a Charmeleon or Charmander PSA 10. It's in the hundreds, and the demand, you know, well, the people who want those cards are willing to pay that much money for them, and the population doesn't always matter, man. I don't look at a car. I don't look at like a Mercedes, right? I'm like, oh, I want to get this car, man. It's my dream car. I want to get it, but there's only been like 5,000 made. Well, but there's been 5,000 made. Is what my point is. There's too many of them in circulation. I don't want it. You know, you get the car, you use the car, you enjoy the car. Okay, so just because some population of cards is in the tens, and that makes it desirable and it makes it worth more, it doesn't mean that just because the population is in the thousands of another card that people don't want that card. You know, I don't care if 1,000 people have the Charmander PSA 10 shiny card. I want it as well. You know, and that's what it comes down to. So let's move this topic onto the Shining Fates aspect of this. Will Shining Fates kill Hidden Fates? The answer is no, guys. Don't worry in that aspect, okay? I mean, yes, maybe Hidden Fates will drop down the pecking order of popularity. Maybe Hidden Fates will drop in people's minds because they want the new shiny thing. No pun intended. The Shining Fates. Yes, the attention will drop a little bit. But then we go back to that conversation we just had with the population. If the demand drops, yes, the price of cards may drop a little bit. But if people aren't paying attention, it just means that there's more opportunity for you to pick up cards for the future, if you know what I'm saying. So because of the groundwork that Hidden Fates has done, and because of the groundwork that Hidden Fates, or because of the popularity of Hidden Fates, I don't think that set will ever drop. That I like to compare Hidden Fates to base set, okay? Because I think in 20 years, when we're looking back, we will remember Hidden Fates to be that set where you can pull that shiny Charizard. That's so hard to pull, by the way. The base set Charizard back in the day was easy to pull, okay? You saw Simon and I pull 2 in a box that we opened. Yes, I didn't get one in my box break, but it was pretty easy to pull. It was Hollows were the highest rarity back then, and you got 12 of them in a box of 36 packs. So you got a 1 in 3 chance of getting a Hollow, and however many chance of getting a Charizard in that. It was very easy. You buy a box for £80 or whatever, retail at the time, you get a Charizard. or you don't, you buy another one, you get a Charizard. So £160, say, let's say, total price to be able to obtain that Charizard if you bought an entire box. The culture was different back then. You wouldn't buy boxes really, you'd buy packs, etc., hustle that way, but it wasn't as hard to pull. Nowadays, if you want to pull that Hidden Fates Shiny Charizard SV49, good luck. Good luck. I've tried my best. I pulled it before I started my channel, but on my channel, I've opened thousands of packs now, and I still haven't pulled it. I did an opening recently where I opened 1,000 packs of Hidden Fates to try and get single cards for the store, etc. And I didn't pull a single Charizard out of 1,000 packs, okay? So I think in 20 years, we'll look back at that set as we do with the base set now. With not as much, not as big, because Pokemon was nothing back then. As in, it didn't exist back then. It went from nothing to existence. Yes, now when Hidden Fates came out, we've had 20 years of Pokemon beneath us, but still, that set will be seen as that set that we tried to pull the Charizard in a different way than Champion's Path. Champion's Path will be forgotten, in my opinion, because it's got 2 cards that you want to get in it. Hidden Fates, though, we enjoy opening it. I can open 1,000 packs of Hidden Fates, not with a Charizard, and still enjoy that set. Is my main point. Shining Fates. Let's talk about that. I've waffled too much. We're on 10 minutes now. I've waffled too much about Hidden Fates. Let's talk about Shining Fates and what that set means to Hidden Fates. First of all, I still can't get over the name, man. Shining Fates, Hidden Fates is so funny. So it's clear to see that Shining Fates is a continuation of the Hidden Fates style that was so popular. And again, it shows you how popular that set was for Pokemon to then do a reprint of that set, but with different Pokemon, you know? Let me copy your homework, copy and paste, change it a little bit. That's what Shining Fates is. So Shining Fates is a set that is similar to Hidden Fates, or will be similar to Hidden Fates. Contains baby shiny Pokemon, which are the shiny hollow Pokemon, and then you have the full art shinies, which is the shiny V, the shiny V Maxes. And I've been opening Shining Star V, the Japanese set. These cards are beautiful. Okay, yes, the print will be different in English when it's translated over, but the cards are really nice. First of all, the shiny Charizard VMAX, man. I know Pokemon beat Charizard. Charizard. I know Pokemon are beating a dead horse with Charizard in the Charizard spam, but that shiny Charizard VMAX, I don't have mine because I sent them to PSA, is beautiful. It actually is a good card. Like, I love it, and I really enjoy that card. So you still got with Shining Fates the Charizard Hunt. In fact, you've got 2. You've got the full art shiny V, and then you've got the full art shiny V Max. But not only do you have that, you have the Ditto and the Ditto V Max, the Lapras and the Lapras V Max. So you got 3 Gen 1 Pokemon there, 6 cards in total. But then you have the rest of the Pokemon, and I am very happy with the rest of the Pokemon in Shining Fates. They focused primarily on the Generation 8 Pokemon from Sword and Shield, which makes sense, okay? This is a Sword and Shield set. This is in the era of Sword and Shield, you know, Galar region, super popular game on the Switch, etc. They're sticking to those Pokemon, which I think is great. A lot of people always complain that Pokemon do pander so much to Charizard, which they did still in this set, but also the rest of the Gen 1 Pokemon. This set isn't, man. This set has gone for, we're new, we're focused on Gen 8, like it or not, okay? And I like it, okay? I think it's really healthy for Pokemon to be able to put out new cards. You know, we need new favorites, you know, we need new favorites, Dubwool, Cramorant. We need new Pokemon to come out and be favorites of people if we want those cards to be healthy in the future. So I'm really happy with that decision, and that leads on to my point is into why Shining Fates will not kill Hidden Fates, is because it's new Pokemon. You know, they're not bringing back. If you want to get a Mewtwo GX, you have to buy Hidden Fates. You can't get a Mewtwo GX in Shining Fates. So for that reason there, and that reason alone, Hidden Fates will stay strong. You got to remember, like, the value of Pokemon cards usually lies in the Pokemon itself that's featured in the card. You know, that's why Charizard, you know, cards are worth so much. That's why, you know, Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon are worth so much. Umbreon, Espeon, that's why they're worth so much. Because people want those cards. They love the Pokemon, and they want to get that Pokemon on the card, and then they also want to get that Pokemon in a shiny version, variant on that card, you know? So it's just different, man. Shining Fates is a completely different set of Hidden Fates. Yes, I do agree, like I said earlier, the attention on Hidden Fates will drop a bit. You know, people will be scrapping over Shining Fates. If someone has £52, okay, which is the retail cost of the ETBs, will they buy Shining Fates, which is a brand new set, or will they buy Hidden Fates? They'll probably go for Shining Fates. But does that mean, does that go to say that if they had £105, would they not get both? I think they would get both. Hidden Fates is still going to be a popular set, still going to be very sought after. That set is still so huge, by the way, in terms of not even popularity, in terms of the amount of cards you get in the set, that people probably still haven't finished the set. So people will still want to get that to finish the set. People will still want to hunt to get that Charizard, and it's just decent value, man. I'm going to talk about retail prices in a different video. I want to talk about that later on in the retail price of Pokemon products. But you know, for retail, you really can't go wrong with either boxes. If you buy a Hidden Fates ETB for £52 and you get 10 packs in it plus the stained glass Moltres Articuno Zapdos card, you've probably made money. You know, you've probably got your value back at least, and especially if your pulls are decent, then it's probably going to go a little bit above that. So these sets, well, Hidden Fates was a great value set. I don't think Shining Fates will kill Hidden Fates. I know this has been a long video now. I still haven't got my point across properly. I'm not going to stop the recording. This channel is all about just talking. It's all about just not winging it, but it's all about being pure and just talking to you guys. So I'm going to continue here, but hopefully my points there were valid. Okay. What did I say? I said Hidden Fates is so popular. First of all, I spoke about the supply and demand and the fact that people are still willing to pay, you know, hundreds of pounds for a PSA 10 or a good copy of Charmander, which is a very, very basic rarity card in Hidden Fates. And they're willing to do that because they love the card and the set so much. I spoke about Shining Fates having new cards and new Pokemon that weren't featured in Hidden Fates and vice versa. It's not re-featuring Pokemon in Hidden Fates. I believe there are a few Pokemon that do cross both sets, right? I'm not sure what they are, but I think I did see that at one point. They're just totally different sets, you know. Will Vivivoltage kill Darkness Ablaze? No. Yes, maybe people will buy Vivivoltage more because it's the newer, it's the flashier set. But it's a different set. If people want Darkness Ablaze, they'll get Darkness Ablaze. If people want Hidden Fates, they'll get Hidden Fates. And do people want Hidden Fates? Yes, they do. So it will not kill Hidden Fates at all. Don't worry about that. We placed a huge order of the ETVs for Hidden Fates. We placed a huge order for the Shining Fates ETVs. Laura said to me, do we want to lower our Hidden Fates pre-order? I said, no way, because this set is still popular, you know. And once, another point coming up in a minute, once Shining Fates is sold out, if Hidden Fates is available, they'll go for that, you know. We're at a point right now where any Pokemon product is good Pokemon product, you know. There are a few things here and there that still stay on the shelves, you know, maybe the Eldegoss V. Is it the Eldegoss V box? I believe that's still like kicking around, you can still get that. But am I tripping here? Is it the Eldegoss V box? Let's see. You got the Sirfetch'd box, right? Sirfetch'd box. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh, Orbeetle. It's not Eldegoss, it's Orbeetle. Yeah, Orbeetle is now sold out in our store actually, so we probably should get some more of those. The collector's chest still available, so there are a few sets that still stay available. But in general, the booster boxes just sell out. You know, if we put even if we put Revel Clash, which is out of the 4 Sword and Shield sets so far, is the least favorable set, that would still sell out. You know, because people want Pokemon products. So right now, if you're talking about Hidden Fates and Shining Fates, probably 2 of the most popular sets right now, they're both going to do fine. They're both going to be successful. And I wouldn't worry about your Hidden Fates collection if, you know, when Shining Fates comes out. Which is another topic as well. Don't worry about the value of your card. Well, pay attention to the value of your cards, yes, but try and collect if you can. Buy cards that you want to keep and you want to collect and you don't care whether the price goes up or down. Yes, it's nice for all of us to get our cards, you know, go up in value. It's nice for our cards to be worth something. It's nice to know. It's nice to know that if we ever, you know, lose our jobs or if anything goes wrong, we've got some security as an investment. But don't buy cards. If you buy a card for £100 and that card goes to £0 tomorrow, you need to be able to be happy with that because you want the card. You know, that's the best way to collect. That's the best way to protect your money and value. If you're going to spend like 10 grand or something like that on a set because you want to invest it, you want to flip it, you want to make money on it, you have to be prepared that if the set, you know, if you don't sell those cards, if you lose money, if, you know, they reprint that set that you're going after and the value drops, you have to be prepared that you're going to lose your money, okay? Which is obviously at that point there, it's dangerous, you know. At that point there, you need to be able to make sure that you're prepared for it, you know. See, I don't want to talk about too much of that stuff right now. We'll leave that for new videos, but yeah, if you love your Hidden Fates cards, you'll be okay. It may drop a little bit. The price may drop a little bit, but that's mainly because of the attention, and I'll talk about the attention in a future video. But my last point is that Shining Fates is super popular. We got an email today that this set is going to be heavily allocated, okay? We ordered X amount of boxes. We're going to get a small amount. We're going to get a minute amount. They announced that there's going to be a wave of restocks for this. Pokemon are printing this in waves, so there'll be one wave, another wave, another wave. So this first wave, I imagine, will be super small because Pokemon seem to not want to print cards right now at scale for whatever reason. This set is going to be heavily allocated. It's going to be hard to get Shining Fates. So that's my final point on why it won't kill Hidden Fates, because you know, you can't even get, you can get neither of these sets. You can go and buy packs very easily without paying X amount of money above retail. They're both going to be in high demand. Hidden Fates may drop off a little bit just because people want the new thing, but it's always going to be a classic. It's always going to be a great set, and I think it'll be continue to be a strong set. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. 20 minutes. I didn't want it to be 20 minutes. I wanted it to be like 11 minutes, get my points laid out correctly and move on. But you know me, I like to waffle, I like to talk. But hopefully you enjoyed this video regardless. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. This channel is where we hang out. You know, it's not B-roll content in terms of there's not value in these videos. I believe there will be value in these videos, but it's a place for me to relax and a place for me to just come in here and enjoy the art of content creation, you know? I've a little bit of let me go on for a minute or two here. I took a break on my Pokemon channel. I've taken a break from work in general. It's not just putting content out. Like I've been struggling, if I'm being honest, recently. I don't want to talk about this too much, but I've been struggling mentally with my happiness. You know, I don't want to talk about it too much, but I have been. I just need a break, man. I just need a break from everything, you know. But I still have that itch, you know. I still wake up every day and I'm like, right, what video am I making today? You know, I want to put content out. I want to, you know, grow. I want to keep the business afloat. I want to keep Randolph Pokemon afloat, keep growing, keep hitting all these new milestones. And we hit so many big milestones at the end of this year that it's like, all right, Randy, just chill, man. Just take some time off. You know, do the basics. Wake up, exercise, drink water, eat well, you know, and just be happy somehow. You know, I've pretty much this year, lockdown has been horrible, right? It's been so hard for many people, and me included. You know, lockdown just killed me this year, because slowly I've just lost all the things the normal things you do that you don't realize. You know, I've been sat in my room, opening packs, filming things, making videos, and I've lost the basics in life. You know, the basic things that you need to be happy as a human being, I think. So I'm just trying to go back to the basics and just take a breather, really. But it's hard to do that with the Pokemon boom right now. It's hard to do that because if you stop, you know, obviously you get less views. You know, your channel grows less. You know, you get pushed down the algorithm because you're not posting content. You also earn less money, which you need to, you know, invest in your business. You know, in save up for house with Laura and stuff, and progress your family. It's hard to just stop working. But I'm in a position, thanks to you guys, where I can take a week off. You know, I can take some time off, and like I said, I need to go and do the basics. So I don't want to delve into that. This is a Pokemon video. I'm not sure why I'm even talking about this, but thank you guys for the support. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow probably for some more content on this channel, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.